There's something magical about slowing down, about leaving the routines, screens, and traffic behind, and just being outdoors. The trip was extra special because it fell right between my husband's birthday and our daughter's birthdays. Both of them shared the same week, so I wanted to do something that felt meaningful but still easygoing. I didn't have the energy for anything too intense, no long distance travel, no noisy parties, just something simple, quiet, and filled with family moments. Camping in Suzhou felt like the perfect choice. As we drove into Suzhou, the scenery began to change. Wide stretches of green, gentle hills, and those calm lakes that almost look painted. I could feel myself start to relax even before we arrived. The weather was just right, warm enough to enjoy being outside, but not that kind of heat that makes you want to run back indoors. I always say that October and April are my favorite months in China. There's something about those months. The air feels softer, the light is golden, and you can actually be outside for hours without feeling drained. We arrived just about noon, when the sun was still high and cheerful. The campsite was already alive. A few families cooking, kids running around, laughter floating through the air. There's such an energy to that kind of space. Everyone there for the same reason, to just unwind. First thing we did was start cooking lunch. I'd packed everything, some fresh meat, vegetables, and seasonings. There's something about cooking outdoors that makes even the simplest meal taste better. Maybe it's the smell of charcoal or just being surrounded by nature. We set up our little portable stove, and before long the sizzle of the meat filled the air. I love that sound. It always feels like the start of something good. We ate slowly, sitting together, plates balanced on our laps, enjoying the warmth of the sun. No rush, no screens, no distractions, just food, laughter, and the sound of wind moving through the trees. Even the kids ate better than they do at home. Maybe because they'd worked up an appetite running around, or maybe because outdoor food just tastes better. One of my main concerns before this trip was the baby. How would she sleep, how to keep her warm, and whether the whole environment would be too much for her. But honestly, she did so well. We had this enclosed little tent just for her, cozy, soft, and warm inside. It gave me so much peace of mind knowing she could nap safely while we cooked or played. There really is something so heartwarming about seeing your baby sleep peacefully in nature. The fresh air, the sounds of birds, the soft hum of conversations in the background. She looked so content, and that alone made the trip worth it. The older kids were in their element. They made new friends almost immediately, the kind of instant friendship that only children can form. And with adults for that matter. Within minutes, they were running off to dance with people, joining karaoke, flying kites, and chasing bubbles through the field. Watching my children made me realize how much they needed this. We get so caught up in our routines, school, work, errands, and sometimes forget how much space kids need to just be kids. To run until they're breathless, to laugh until their cheeks hurt, to explore without being told to hurry up. My husband was right there with them, playing catch, helping them with kites, showing them how to roast. Those little moments always stay with me, the ones that look ordinary but feel extraordinary. As the day went on, time seemed to move differently. Slower, softer. There was no agenda, no clock to watch, just the rhythm of daylight and the simple joy of being together. I took a few moments to just sit back, breathe, and look around. The sunlight filtered through the trees, and I thought, this is exactly the kind of peace I crave. No noise, no pressure, just gratitude. It's funny how you realize in moments like that happiness doesn't always come from big dramatic experiences. Sometimes it's just sitting under a tree with your family, watching your children laugh, hearing your baby's quiet cooing from inside the tent. By evening, it was time to sort dinner. We kept it simple. Burgers with grilled beef patties and some drinks. I think we had some fruits as well. A few easy side dishes and snacks for the children. The air turned cooler and you could hear soft music playing from nearby tents. There's something cozy about that transition from daylight to dusk when everyone gathers closer, lights flicker on, and conversations get softer. We ate under the stars. I remember looking around and thinking, this is exactly what I needed. Not fancy, not rushed, just togetherness. After dinner came the part everyone was waiting for, sparklers and fireworks. The kids squealed with excitement as they waved with the sparklers in the air, dancing around, writing shapes and names and glowing trails. My husband helped set off a few small fireworks, and the bursts of light reflected in the kids' wide, amazed eyes. It was such a beautiful, almost cinematic ending to the day, the kind of moment that stays with you long after it's over. We took a few photos, laughed at how tired we all looked by the end of it, and slowly started packing up. The kids were still buzzing from the excitement, but I could tell they'd sleep like angels that night. As we drove home, I thought about how fast the day went. It reminded me that sometimes the best days are the simple ones. No grand plans, just be there, be present. The trip was just about celebrating birthdays, but it became about slowing down as a family as well, reconnecting and making memories that will live in our hearts far longer than any party ever could. I do it all over again in a heartbeat. The laughter, the food, the fresh air, even the messy parts, because in the end, that's what life's about, moments like these. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've been thinking about going camping with your family, do it. You'll come back feeling lighter, more grateful, and full of memories you didn't know you needed.